everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for another topic of this, the Digital Entrepreneur Business Live Talk. But instead, we are going to cover three questions today. The questions that we often get to ask from our business inquiries. But of course, before we dive into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, living here in Maine, USA. Before I started this business, I was a volunteer firefighter for more than 6 years, a fitness coach, and full time healthcare worker. And all of that jobs, I would say it's pretty much like jobs. I was still struggling financially, no enough time to spend with my family or loved ones, and there is no savings left for me. I realized that if I don't find something that could help my income and also benefits me in the long run, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I will be in the same cycle of struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, no savings. And when the time comes, my body will get weak, as we age, and I'm not going to be able to keep the three jobs. So I realized that I am gonna find something. I surrendered everything to God. I really prayed and asked His guidance if there's a way out for my daily grind. And at the same time, I was open to the opportunity. I don't have any business background. I don't have any computer background. I was very, very shy. I was comfortable in my daily grind. But what pushed me through is hungry for change and willingness to learn. And then I resonate my coach and mentors advertise on YouTube of how she changed her life, from her daily grind to be able to pay off her five credit card, and also be able to let go her full time and now living her best life. Once we achieve time freedom and financial freedom, that opens the door for us to live the life that we truly want. And of course, I want to have that life. So I was curious. I registered my name and email to her website. I watched the workshop and then followed the process. It has been 2 years and a couple months and in the business is a amazing journey. It's not an overnight success, but as an entrepreneur, there is a lot of challenges that we have to overcome. Because as what they said, entrepreneur life is a lifelong journey, just never quit. And I am so happy that I really applied of what I learned in this business. And we are here to share you this amazing opportunity that changed hundreds and thousands of people's lives. And hopefully at the end of this streaming, you will learn something from us today or give you some uh, clarifications when it comes to your questions, or if you have doubts, because we all are skeptical at first when we don't know what really is going on. But of course, for those of you, before we dive in, let's hear these two amazing ladies about their stories of why they started the business, and also what they're looking forward to. Hi, Ati Maria. Thank you for joining this amazing live. We appreciate your time for showing up your business. So please introduce yourself, so our audience will know a little bit about you and what was your pain point
Mm.
starting
Thank you,
this.
sis. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. And hi, and my name is Maricar, or Maria Carolina Alo, in short, Maricar. I am a Filipina. I am a nurse for many years, a mom of two, and now a digital business owner. So I came from a simple life back home in the Philippines, in Iligan City to be exact, sa Bisaya. And then I worked in Manila for more than a decade. And then as a nurse, then I even worked as a OFW in Saudi Arabia for like 3 years. So dreaming of a greener pasture. So I'm here now in USA, California to build, a better future for my family. I've been here in the US for almost two decades now as a nurse, but as the years gone by, even with a stable job, so there's a lot of struggles and hurdles in life, especially in these recent years, lalo na after the COVID, grabe ang struggle natin. And despite what made me decide on this digital business journey. I've been there because of the long hours and yung fatigue, yung talang burnout na sa nursing hour, sa nursing job, and then yung missing precious time with your kids as they grow up, yung meron pa akong yung sa my husband before that we have different shifts with different schedules. So we I miss some when they grew up. I miss some milestones with my kids, and then and right now also a medical condition that hinders me or makes me harder working as a full time right now. I'm still grateful with my job, but then the opportunity for this digital business journey came because I'm already stressed also from bills and financial responsibilities. At gusto ko ring, to support my parents and siblings back home because of this struggles financially, and life nowadays is really hard. It's getting tougher, and one paycheck is not enough to cover everything, your bills, lahat na, you name it, all those health insurances, car, and everything. So it is not really enough. So that made me look extra, where can I find or where can I get another extra stream of income. So this struggle really pushed me to look for something better and something that would give me flexibility and extra income and a peace of mind. And then that's why I started this business. And ever since the growth is in there, the mindset and consistency na wala ako noon. Grabe yung mindset na yun talang employee. This is like, there's a lot of things that going on, but the way I handle now compared before is different. The mindset really, the shift of the mindset is really in there. But then now, like every time I wake up, there is like purpose. There's like a less worry now that I have something. I started something and I built something for the future of my family. So starting the legacy now than later.
That's
So
right.
stay
Thank you.
tuned, guys, and we'll tackle a lot on this live stream. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate Maria. And it's your turn, Sister Esa, to introduce yourself and your why, and then what you're looking forward to.
Hi everyone. Hi ladies. Thank you so much. And hello everyone. Happy Sunday. And I hope you guys you're enjoying your time with your family in this weekend. And we're here again in our daily episode, Digital Entrepreneur Business Live Talk. Before we start our topic, it's really amazing topic that we're gonna tackle today. But before we dive in, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. I'm just like the same as everybody else, working full time, 18 years on a corporate job, the same cycle for 18 years. And then the reason why I started the business because I want more time for myself and also for my family. And lalo na sa mga basic parents dyan na or wala pa, lalo na wala pa kayong family, it's better to start building something that you don't be stuck in a corporate job 9 to 5 grind and working a lot of hours just to save money for your future. I was there. I started working when I was 24, and it's just the same cycle. You try to save up, but then something happens and emergency, lahat, marami talagang situation. But if you're just depending on overtime, lalo na before with me when I was building a house, was because I was for me it was overtime is a lot, and then all of a sudden things change. So wala tayong job security if you're working on a corporate job. Bukas no maybe next month wala tayong work, or wala tayong control. So mahirap
Yeah.
talaga if we're on a corporate job because we don't work on our own terms. We always follow rules and regulations lahat. And then we try to drag ourselves to work to get up and clock in, clock out. So yun talaga, for the reason, the biggest reason for me is the time. And kasi wala tayo, yung lahat na nami-miss natin yung ka-overtime natin for a little bit extra money, hindi na tayo mababalik, it's just like we have to stop that cycle, for those for our audience na nakikita natin dito, na makikita yung video natin or ads natin, just check the opportunity, lahat naman tayo dapat tayo mag-uumpisa kung gusto nating maiba yung situation natin. We always complaining about we're struggling, pero pag may opportunity na nakikita nyo sa online space, and I know maraming skeptical, pero you have to trust yourself that if you wanted something changes, you have to try and take actions. Kasi kaya dito nakikita ko dito sa business yung potential talaga, if we just willing to learn and adapt the situation, lalo na ngayon we're all digital, wag po kayo magpa-behind kasi lahat na ngayon ay nasa online na, you have to learn. So for our audience, to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor, originally from Misamis Occidental.
Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, for joining this live, and hopefully we will give value to our audience who's watching or going to be watching this on replay. So let's start with our first topic that commonly asked. There is so many people that would ask this. How soon will I earn my investment back? When it comes to how soon, we all are independent entrepreneurs, as what we always mentioned here. How soon you get your money back, your investment back, it's up to you. Your result, it matters, and how much that you put into the business. If you start the business and then you don't do anything, you don't do the training, you don't do posting, because there is a lot of options in our training site. If you don't want to be shown to social media, you can do the training of faceless marketing, or you can use Facebook platforms. We are using TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of the social media. Yeah, all of the platforms. There is so many options for you to promote or to run your business. But if you don't do anything, you don't do the training or nothing. So what do you expect? It's just like you are going to work, or it's just like you have a job but you never show up. So of course you don't get paid. There is no guarantee of payment. This is not like any other businesses out there that they promised you to invest without doing anything and you will get your money back. No, that is not real. That is a scam. There was a time that I get asked here. There was an inquiry a while back that she said, if I invest the money back without doing anything, can I still earn the next month? I said, are you serious right now? So if there is an opportunity that show you like that, please wake up. That is not real. There is no such a thing as a business, and that there is no service that you don't have to do anything. Yes, in our business, we are like 80 to 90% or 90% automated. But that 10% for you to do is to do the training, learn the business, and share it to a social media platform, and yeah, just show up. There is that 10% alone is huge. And if you can't do that, then that's up to you. Your success, it doesn't matter whoever's your mentor or whoever's your coach. It doesn't matter, because your success, it depends on how much time you put into the business, the effort that you are willing to put. There is people here within, I would say, within 5 months she is able to let go her 15 years nursing career, but she's aggressive in the business. And don't expect, if you are aggressive, yes, you can be like that. And there is people that within 3 months, within a month, 2 to 3 months, they'll be able to earn more, or they get their money back, their investment back. But it's up to you. They could be people here that they start earning for a year because they didn't have to believe in the business. They don't know what they're doing. They weren't serious. So of course it takes them a year. to see result. And there is a people here that been in the business for 5 years, didn't do anything, and until now they're still in the situation. So it's up to you. How bad do you want? And how fast do you want to earn? How bad do you want to get that investment back? The answer is in your in your heart or in your mind.
In your hands.
Is in
Yeah.
your so right, Sister Esther, what is there anything you wanna add on to this? And also
Yes, I did experience that. That someone asked me about how soon you get your investment, and said it's that depends on you as a business owner, and I'll be your mentor. You cannot just look at me how much I earn, because we're independent business owner here. My success is not your success. We're just here to guide you. You cannot compare yourself. If you just started, I started 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and like you mentioned, even 5 years, people if don't do their 10%, not showing up their business, they don't have their result. So you cannot compare that. If you started and if you are willing to learn the process, the system, all the successful individual here in this community, we follow the same structure, the same system. All we do is we apply what you learn. We have a lot of groups, that meetings, that we have to gain knowledge about the business. Now if we don't apply that, that's how that you cannot really get your business. So it's up to you guys. If you want to join the business, don't expect that if you're only putting 5% on your business and expect 80% result. That's not going to happen. So a lot of people trying to show up their business, even they're not really like fully like get out on their comfort zone, but they're starting doing this to yung maano niya, ma-improve yung self natin.
Build on
And then,
confidence.
yeah, yes, we start doing that. And especially if you're not an like a tech savvy here, just keep going. And we're here. There's a lot of support to to start this journey.
that's
Yeah.
right. So since you mentioned about tech savvy, for our next topic is, do I need experience or tech skills?
Yes, yeah. If yeah, there's a lot of inquiries that they ask. Do I need experience or tech skills to start this online digital business? The short answer is no. Kasi I'm like that too. Wala naman akong I'm not really tech savvy. I don't really know a lot about computers, but as I go along and plug in into the system and start step by step, and you learn because there is a guidance with the step by step video training. So this business is designed for everyday people, busy people like us. So we have our full time job. This business is for busy moms, OFWs, immigrants, professionals, retirees, beginners, name it. We have business partners in the community. So why don't you need experience? Because as I mentioned earlier, we have the step by step training, and as you plug in, you're gonna learn. As you go, you're gonna learn. And because of our duplicate system or because of our automated system, uh, pretty much is done in the background for you. So as discussed earlier, yeah, we have the 90% automation pretty much done for you, and you're gonna just do your 10% for the business. And because we have the mentorship program, we have the coach assigned to you, and the big global support. So this community support and mentorship is a lot. You're gonna learn a lot. We have the weekly global meetings that we see and learn from our experts, from our founders. So you can learn every single day. We have the group meetings. So this alone really gives you a push to learn on this business. So
Yes.
as a short in short, you are not doing the journey, this business alone. You have great support.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate Maria, and that is amazing. And yeah, we all have no experience, you know. We all, when we share our stories, when we stop before we started, we all are comfortable in our comfort zone. There's so many healthcare workers here. There's um, factory workers. There's, oh, you name it. We all came from
Yeah.
their background, but because the training that we have is very very friendly user or
Mhm.
user friendly, um, we are able to launch this business. You know, as long as you know how to pause and play and follow the training, you're all good. That's all you need, and the willingness to learn and being coachable. You have to reach out. There is a lot of people that, you know, like for example, you think the training is so basic, so you skip all the way up. Always remember, we do have that people as well, and their advice is never skip tab.
A training. Yeah.
Course, never click a button that it's not there. Because what happened is you build your business all the way up, and then after 5 years, you have to start over because it collapsed. Always follow the steps every, then reach out as we go, you know. And don't always remember to stay plugged in as well, you know. That's also how you help you motivate, because in a business world, when you have no bosses, no one is tell you what to do, you really have to discipline yourself to open the training, discipline yourself to attend master classes, to attend Zoom. Nobody will tell you that but yourself. Always remember to try to adapt the entrepreneur mindset. You know, be, who are you when you are a CEO of your own business? How do you present yourself? You know, the
Yeah. So
is the discipline for ourselves to because it's easy to when someone tell you what to do. It's easy when this is what your job, you just follow what they say. But when it comes to your own, that is the first challenges, the hardest challenges that you can
yeah.
face.
Yeah, that this in this online digital business, you learn as you earn. You grow your skills while your business is running in the background. So what you really need to do? So a willingness to learn, a consistency, open mind, yeah, and a strong mindset. So you detach your employee mindset to a entrepreneur mindset. The
Yeah.
strong why to keep going, and this business is just being tech savvy, is also like a growth savvy because you grow in this
Yes,
as you
that's good.
go along.
That's good, Ati. At saka doon mo dito makita na, kumbaga, you can say yourself that, wow, I dream again. Kasi when we are comfortable in our daily grind, we stop dreaming. We are running our self of 2 to 3 jobs. We never even think, we don't have time to rest, but run around next hour to the next hour. But here in the business, this is where I realize that, wow, I dream again, and I am looking forward for the bigger picture. So, is there anything you want to add on, Sister Teresa, in this topic? You know, then we can proceed to the next one.
I think you guys are you gotta kneel down.
And guys, let's proceed to the next one. Is this something busy parents, senior, or full timers can do?
Yes, I know this is gonna be a lot. There's always gonna be a question in this, like, is this for is this something that busy parents or seniors or full-time timers can always do? Absolutely yes. The business is designed for people who don't have extra hours, like busy parents juggling for schedules, seniors looking for a flexible income without the physical strain, and also full-timers like us. We already have demanding shifts, so
Mm.
we need time to how to get this
Get out of
business
that.
running.
Yeah.
Yes. So in our business is automated. Is There's automation. So that the training is already structured. All you just follow the training that you mentioned. We have the step by step video training, and the only thing is here, like you don't have, especially you don't have time. You don't have time because you're busy parents like us for working 12 hours, you know, you don't need a lot of hours to stay plugged into the system. And then like you mentioned, if you don't need to be a tech savvy, and you don't need to be to sell door to door, because if this business you sell product door to door, I'm out of here. We're not gonna be here, because in fact that we'll be doing already we max already our time. We don't have time to go out and knock the door and to sell products. So this is a business that we can do, everybody, like everyone can do, as long as your willingness to learn, follow the process. And and like we always share before, the system does all the heavy lifting. All we need is our 10% that we have to show up to our business, follow the steps and our commitment, and staying consistent to show up to our business. The all the training we have, they all provided. All the platform that we need to leverage to show our business to our social media, everything is structured in the training. All we do is our time, how we gonna figure out how to get into the training. For me as a full-timer, I always do my like training. Even though you're done with your training, you have to go back. That's like our library. All the information that we need to our business. Even though you're already in 5 years in the business, you have to go back, because we're online business. Every single day there's always an update in the digital business. So always go back to the training. So that's why we always use our time, break time at work. We usually we have 30-20 minutes break. We can just get a little bit of ideas, go back to training or whatever you do. Just you always use your time wisely. Instead of scrolling in your phone. It happens sometimes, but it's just use your time, find your way to get your business, on track.
Sure.
So lahat talaga is that here, if you're a senior, because in this community we have like 80 years old start the business. So
Mhm.
you're not, so it's not just like you're young to start or you're old to start. Lahat po
Yes.
dito, yun talaga ang importante is you have a willingness to learn. If you're hungry for change, like you always mention, that sometimes we have to decide, what we can do. That's because we have our choice. Yun talaga ang importante sa atin, kung paano talaga maiba yung situation natin. So do the work, and then all the all the blessings will follow.
That's right. Thank you
That's
so much,
true.
Mr. Hassan. That's amazing. Yes, everybody can do in this business, as long as you are willing to learn, willing to teach, and you are willing to help other people. Because that's what we do here. You have to learn to be able to mentor someone. So, and if you are hungry for change of that daily grind and looking for achieving your time freedom and financial freedom, there is a way out. Check this opportunity. It changed a lot of people's lives, hundreds and thousands of people's lives already across the globe. We are seeing and observing, and we are also celebrating everyone's success in this journey. That's how amazing our community, because in every milestones our co-business partners achieve, we all celebrate. So thank you so much, Miss Teresa, and thank you so much, Ate Maria, for joining this amazing live, and hopefully we help to give a clear answer to our audience. But if there is you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And for you to learn more, if you are looking for an opportunity, simply Google our website. There is 3 websites on the screen, or go to our pages. There's also a website there that you can click, where you can have see our registration name and email form. Once you see that, it's free registration. You write your name and email, and then you will have access. Your next steps is to have access to our free workshop. Check your email and then watch that free workshop. We do have replay that happen. Oh, We have live that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. We do have 20 minutes replay if you don't have time to watch the 90 minutes live. So, and then that gives you a basic information. When it comes to a free workshop, it's a basic information that you can get. But if you want to dive deeper into
Proceed
the
to the
business,
next step.
yes, to have access to that, our pre-coaching training videos that explains everything, then you proceed to the next steps. And then if after that you just reach out to us if you have any questions. If not, we will be happy to guide you into the next steps and start your own amazing business journey. Thank you so much, and a happy weekend, everyone. God bless.
Happy weekend. Have a blessed Sunday.
I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone. So come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hooray!